Hey folks, so it's early evening. Scruffy is already at the door when I turned on the light. I was here at dusk, he was not here, so I think right after it went dark, yeah, he came and probably been sitting at this window waiting for me. So I'm getting his food ready and I'm going to be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. So I opened the patio glass door and then he ran back to where he's standing now. So first, yeah, so I have his bowl from today. It has a little bit more than a standard meal. And then I just added a second bowl, which also has a little bit more than a standard meal. So he's gonna get a good meal tonight if he eats everything. And then I ran out of rotisserie chicken, but I saved the skin for him. So, so that will be his dessert if he wants it. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's reverted to being really skittish or not. So, yeah, he's standing a bit far back and I can't see him. So, I mean, he obviously came to the patio door, so he knows I'm going to give him food. So, I don't know, this cat's not very smart. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and see what he does. But I wish he'd, come in the focus a little bit so I can see him. So I was periodically checking on him and during the afternoon, looking through the glass window. He was very comfortable on the deck, so he was sleeping in all sorts of spots on the deck in the wide open, not a care in the world. So I think he likes it back here, and yeah, I think it's pretty clear he's much safer back here than out in the front. So I'm hoping in his little cat mind, he's gonna be happy that he's now back here in the backyard, and I'm hoping he's gonna be friendly and at least not regress from where we've been for the past about 5 days ago, basically. So so I'm hoping he'll be appreciative and not, I don't know, maybe, so I don't know what's going through his mind. So maybe he holds a grudge, saying, "You locked me out," even though it wasn't my fault. It was, him. It was mostly him because he's kind of stupid and can get out but can't get in. And then even with the hole, he still, couldn't find his way back in. So I basically had to effectively make a big giant sign saying "this way," using a big bowl and food, and then opening the hole even bigger, so make sure he can get through and find it. So and then I'm not sure why he didn't eat lunch today. So he is slinking back. I'm not sure why he's so skittish. So there's a lot of food for him. So what's wrong, Scruffy? Let's get a window shot of him. Don't you want food? So I didn't mean to lock you out, but that's kind of your fault too. So I guess I won't be blocking that hole. Though if you get bad, I know how to keep you out now. So you better be good. But since you're back and you haven't been eating, I wanted to give you more food tonight, so I'll help you eat. But yeah, you can't be running back. I need you to come closer. And I saved you chicken skin. and I just heated it up, so I'm hoping it smells good. So I'm hoping he can smell it. I don't know if he can. I don't know how good a cat's sense of smell is. So I don't know if he can smell everything from there. And then this cat in particular, I don't know if his sense of smell is that good. So yeah, I kind of wonder about his eyesight, and also kind of wonder about his sense of smell. Because yeah, he didn't find that food at the hole at the gate for quite a long time, and then I don't know if it was him, but basically, yeah, the first time, yeah, the food in the bowl was eaten, but the food next to the hole and in the hole and behind the hole, which are in the backyard, yeah, were not eaten. So yeah, his senses aren't very good. If he was the one eating it, could have been some other animal, but I don't know. Since he's the one that's usually in that spot, I'd say the chances are it was him. But I do know there are 2 other cats have been kind of in my front yard, and could have been them, or could have been some other random animal that just happened to stumble upon the cat food. Since I watered yesterday, I don't know. Maybe I could have also dislodged a bunch of animals. Could also be why he's not hungry, because maybe because I dislodged some other animals, in those plants. Maybe he got a meal, caught a meal. But assuming, since he was right here at the door when I turned on the light, I'm assuming he wants his food. So Scruffy, what's wrong? Don't you want your food? Okay, so I'm going to put a couple pieces of kibble out in front of the screen door, just to lure him here. Okay, so he's probably gonna run here, but I'm gonna open. Okay, I'm gonna open the screen door, and I'm not gonna open it all the way. I'm just gonna toss the kibble right there and see if I can entice him to come. Don't you want your food? I got 4 pieces of kibble on the ground to get you started. That's your appetizer. There he goes. Are you stretching, or are you nervous? Okay. Closer to the door, Scruffy. There you go. And so I'm kind of wondering if he can smell the other food, and I want him to see it, and I want him to sense the rotisserie chicken skin. I'm going to put it on the table, just so when he finishes the first dish, he knows that there's more. Hey Scruffy, we haven't been this close in quite a few days. Because, yeah, you keep running away from me. So that's another disappointing thing. So when we're not back here, he keeps his distance from me, if not runs away in horror. So I kind of hoped after a month and a half we had made more progress. So, can you smell the chicken? So he hasn't gone near the chicken yet. Have you seen the chicken? So I'm pointing at the chicken. Okay, I just pulled up my arm. I actually dragged it up the chair so I wouldn't, startle him, because I was trying to keep the arm from approaching him or pointing at him, and even just the movement of my arm, set him back. So I'm blinking now. Okay, so I'm going to go out there with the food. Okay, Scruffy, I'm going to give you your food. Okay, here I come. So, a couple nights ago, he tried to sneak a bite while I was putting things away. So I had a bowl still out that he didn't finish, and as I was inside putting stuff away, he snuck to get the bowl. See his chicken. So yeah, he's kind of sneaky. So I gotta get him used to being socialized. Okay, so we're gonna start with our standard thing. And oh wow, he just come right to the cup. What's wrong? See, it's good. It's your standard meow mix and Kirkland. So I'm touching his cheek with my index finger, as we've been doing. So that's new. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna get pet, Scruffy, but I'll let you have a couple bites first. Okay, I'm gonna pet you. So in exchange for all the safety of the backyard and easy food, you're gonna have to get pet. You have to get socialized. I don't think it's a big trade-off. So I just put the cup down. I'm gonna try petting him like I was the other day with kind of all my fingers at the same time. So he hissed, but he usually hisses once, like especially in the day he hisses. I'm gonna shake the bowl. So yeah, I think we've regressed a little. So, and then for some reason he's not as hungry. So maybe it's time I use some of the chicken skin to lure him. So here's some chicken skin. Hey, don't bite. So I gotta be careful about this. I was bleeding the other night, so I'm only gonna let him look a little bit. And not the back of my hand, because that's where I was scratched. Well, that's where my broken skin is. So my theory is I must have just scratched my hand or something some other way, and then when he was looking at his abrasive tongue, open the wound. And so that's why I'm a little bit worried about rabies right now. But so I got to keep an eye on him for probably 10 days. Make sure he isn't rabid. Okay, you got your chicken skin. Now there's more in the bowl. Okay, Scruffy, I'm gonna come in, give him a couple more bites. Okay, Scruffy, I'm gonna come in. Let him get back in. So his ears are more tucked back than the other night. So I think he's more skittish. Lay off for a second. Yeah, he's getting good at that. So he rolled the ball perfectly that time to uncover more food. So let him roll the ball. So I'm going to bring in the second bowl. And I'll take out one of the balls here. Okay, so oops. Okay, I'll have to cut that out later. There's a piece of kibble stuck between the boards. Okay, and then I got more chicken skin here. So I got 1 really big piece and 2 smaller pieces of chicken skin. And then I got a bunch of chicken grease on my fingers. I don't think I want him to lick it right now. Instead, I'll pet him and he can lick it off his fur. Okay. I might need to entice him with one of the pieces of chicken skin though. Hey Scruffy, I got chicken skin. Yeah, you know you like this stuff. I'm spoiling you because you're not eating your kibble. There's a piece of chicken skin in your kibble. Okay, I'm gonna pet you. Okay, his fur is all wet because he's been grooming himself. But I got a bunch of chicken grease on my fingers, so it's gonna get all over his fur. So he's gonna have a field day on his fur in a moment. What's wrong? Okay, I'll let you lick my fingers. Only the tops though. He hissed at me. Probably shouldn't let you lick my hand. Yeah, you're biting. I don't think he's very hungry tonight. Okay, once he goes in for that big kibble, I'm gonna start petting him. So I'm wondering how many months we're gonna have to do this before we make more progress. Or will we never make any progress? Because yeah, I'm a little frustrated. But I'm gonna have to at least do this for another week or so to clear my 10 days for rabies. Still haven't heard back from my doctor. I'm a little disappointed. paying so much for healthcare, I think the doctors would at least respond. So he cheated. Okay, Scruffy. I'm worried he's gonna throw up. So he's trying to eat really fast to get away from me. So I actually stopped petting him early, so I was going to let him finish. But when I stopped petting him, he actually walked away. So I might just have to keep petting him just because he senses a change and stuff, and then it probably freaks him out. So I learned something. Okay, I'm going to combine the kibble. And then I got 2 pieces of skin left. Hey, Scruffy. Yeah, I'm holding a piece of chicken skin. So I'm going to bring him over here and I'm going to drop it in the bowl. So. Hey Scruffy, want chicken skin? Yeah, you want chicken skin, don't you? That's a leaf, I think. I don't know what that was. He's eating it though. Maybe when he spilled the bowl, that's where it spilled into. And chicken skin? I hope he won't throw up. Okay, this is a little bit more kibble. And I got 1 giant piece of chicken skin, which I'm going to try to tear him too, because I'm going to try to get him back in the bowl. Okay. Hey Scruffy, got another piece of chicken skin here. And then once he finishes that, I'll feed him directly the last piece of chicken skin and let him lick it off my fingers. But I want him in the bowl one more time so I can pet him one more time. Hey Scruffy. 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 So I don't know if his hearing's that good. So that was me shuffling my feet. So I guess his hearing's okay. So it's weird how skittish he is, and yet at the same time how comfortable he is with me in certain degrees. So like if I'm sitting here with food, he has like no problem. But like if I do anything else, like he's really skittish. Hey, see the chicken skin here? He's too busy grooming himself to see the chicken hanging from my fingers. Now he sees it. So he doesn't want to be pet anymore, I think. The last piece of kibble. So I'm going to throw it away. So you're getting a pretty good meal tonight. So it's actually very close to a regular full cat meal, or a full day's worth of food for a cat. So no barn cat stuff today. So I'm being really nice to you. Okay, I'm gonna give you the last piece of skin, and then we'll call it a day. And the last piece there has chicken skin on it. Oh, there's 2 more pieces. He's looking at me with the bowl. Okay, I'm gonna let him lick the bowl and lick my fingers. See, it's weird how comfortable he is with me licking my hand. But it's so uncomfortable with me basically doing everything else. You'd think this would be like the most dangerous thing you do, because all I have to do is, clench my hand or, swipe or whatever, and, do something mean to him. So yeah, I figured you'd like to lick the bowl of chicken skin. It has like tons of grease on it. So he's gonna let me pet him to do that. So maybe I should do, so I still have a little bit of chicken skin left. Maybe I should do that tomorrow. Because now I can actually, I spoke too soon, but I was actually petting his top of his head. Doesn't want me to get any closer. What's sad is there's actually a piece of chicken skin here. Chicken skin. But yeah, he's too blind to see it, and his sense of smell is not picking it up. So yeah, with the chicken skin, yeah, he's probably eaten a full day's worth of cat meal today, right here. So he doesn't have to do any barn stuff in theory tonight. So he gets, basically, yeah, this is his welcome back party. So don't get used to it, Scruffy. Nose itches. But I'm glad you're back, Scruffy. You still have a long way to go, but I'm glad you're back. And I just wish you were a little more appreciative. I wish you'd make a little bit more progress. Oh yeah, so I moved that toy back there since he likes to hide in that corner. I was wondering what happens if I put that toy where he likes to back away from, and I think my answer tonight was he backs away even further. So Probably not the best place to put that toy. So I'll probably pick up that toy. So that Scruffy's back. Yeah, I've been putting off ordering more things for him, but now he's back, maybe I will. Okay, so yeah, a couple days ago I had a bunch of appointments and errands and stuff, and I was running across town, and so I actually got to stop at a PetSmart and return the Meow-Awana. So that was the $10 bottle of catnip plus silver vine that I didn't use. It was like the premium good stuff apparently, but since he doesn't seem to respond to the pure silver vine and catnip and everything else I've gotten him, figured might as well just return it. I've been reading about a toy called Da Bird, and it's basically a feather toy on a string. Since it's like feather, it looks a little bit more like a bird, so I was thinking I might get that, but I think online PetSmart said it was like $8.99, and then when I got there I think it was like $13.99 or something, and so I thought that was like, that's not, yeah, it doesn't seem right that they marked it up so high at the store. So I would have bought it. It was $8.99, or even $9.99. I probably would have bought it, but yeah, they marked it up a lot. So I ended up not buying it because I know I can buy it online, for $8.99. So so I was thinking of ordering that. I need to get animal gloves. Oh, the other thing was cat pheromones. So I've been reading about. There's like a pheromone spray. It's like I forgot the name of it. Felway. But anyway, it supposedly makes cats more relaxed, and Scruffy definitely needs to relax because he is so skittish. So it's weird though because it's like I think 60 milliliters. It's like $30 at like all the pet stores, including PetSmart. But if you order it online anywhere, it's like half price. It's like 15 or less. And I don't understand why it's like so expensive in the store compared to like online. Because it's the exact same product, exact same quantity. But if I order it from Amazon or order it from Chewy or some other online specialty store, it's like half price. It's weird and ridiculous, and so I didn't want to spend twice as much. I mean that's not inexpensive stuff either, especially since none of these chemicals seem to work on Scruffy here. So I'm taking a chance that we're going to get another chemical that doesn't work on him. But I want to see if I can get that and see if I can calm him down. And then it's starting to get cold. I think in like the last week or two, it's like dropped like 20 degrees or something. So I've actually had to pull out my own blankets for myself because it's been so cold. So I've been reading about pet warmers. So basically like little blankets, and you can either preheat them or they retain heat really well, so the animal heats it with their own body heat, or you can like plug it in. And I'm wondering if I got pheromone spray and one of those things and set up like a little mat, could I get him to use it, or would he be too skittish? And then I've been thinking, okay, should I get him a pet bed, or should I get a cat carrier, or some sort of cat carrier, and put the bed in there and try to get him used to the cat carrier, even though I probably won't be able to close it for a really long time. So my guess is even if he uses it, I won't be able to approach him when he's in it, unless I put the cat carrier like right there where I put the food. And then he might allow me to get close, but he is so skittish. Yeah, I don't think I could ever get close enough to actually close the cat carrier. Yeah, so since rabies is on my mind, I've been wondering, okay, if I did have to trap him, so I got like a more conventional trap, but because he's been TNR'd, he might know about those already, so he might avoid them. So if that's the case, the only way to trap him would be like a drop trap, I think. I don't have a drop trap. I keep seeing on videos that use drop traps saying, it's not professional use only, but it's like you need the practice before using it. You need to know what you're doing to use a drop trap, because I think they're worried that you're going to drop it on like their tail or something, or their head. Okay, finally found the kibble and skin. And yeah, I'll let you lick. I'm not doing anything, Scruffy, so I'm not going to pet you. I'm just going to let you chill. So it's been 40 minutes. Wow, you're a slow eater. So fortunately I already ate dinner this time. And that's why we didn't have any chicken left, because I needed the last chicken for my dinner. I found some, it's like pre-made vindaloo. It's like vindaloo sauce. So I found it at Costco, and I love vindaloo. I don't get it that often. The only place I know really where to get it is like restaurant. In theory, I could try to make it, but I've heard making any curry makes your house smell. So I've been told that cooking Indian food basically is a guaranteed way to permanently make your house smell. You'll never get rid of the curry scent. So anyway, I didn't read the instructions when I bought it at Costco. So when I got home, it's like, oh, you got to add your own meat and vegetables to it. I'm like, I don't have any more meat. Oh wait, I got the last of the rotisserie chicken. Okay, there's my chicken vindaloo. Sorry, Scruffy, you don't get any chicken. I'll save you the skin though. So my leg is a little crampy. I think it's crampy. So I'm not sure what he's looking for. Thinking maybe I have more food up on the table. Nope, you got it all. You still hungry? I hope not, because I wasn't going to feed you anymore. I think you're still hungry. Well, you should have ate today. Actually, that wouldn't have helped, because I just gave him his lunch for dinner. He might not feel as hungry. But yeah, it's kind of nice that he didn't storm off like he normally does. So I guess that's something, right? So you're getting used to me, right? Still don't like me though, right? It's like, where's my food? And then get out of here. Give me my food and leave. And then sometimes it's like, yeah, don't even get out of my face. I don't even want food. Get out of here. Like today at lunch. And then 2 days ago, when I found him on the sidewalk in the front, yeah, he wouldn't come for the food. Or when I saw him in the bushes, he wouldn't come for the food. So my leg and foot feel kind of funny. I'm not sure it's because I'm sitting weird. Hope it's not some cat disease I picked up. Yeah, I'm probably the last person who should be like dealing with ferals, because I forgot what's that. I forgot that syndrome where you read something some medical condition and you think you got it. I probably have that because I'm like freaking out about all the things I'm reading about. Yeah, I shouldn't be touching this cat. It's gonna be the end of me. So So at first I was joking I was going to kill him with kindness, because probably feed him something and he's going to keep throwing it up. But now I think, it's going to be the other way around. My kindness is going to kill me, because I'm going to get some disease from him. So he's all wet from all the grooming. So I put all that rotisserie chicken on his back when I was petting him. So I think Thursdays when I fed him, I think that. And then I think the next day when I saw him, and he wouldn't approach me because he wasn't hungry, and then I was out trying to give him treats and stuff on the deck, and he wouldn't approach. His hair was just really messy. He was like more scruffy looking than normal. And he was having a really bad hair day. It's probably because of all the grooming and excessive saliva. He really needs a comb. So that's one of the things I hope to accomplish with that pheromone. Calm him down, get him used to interaction a little bit more. Then I'll have gloves, and then maybe I can try combing him. And then I'm afraid, so I've seen those little metal brushes, and I think the metal brushes are more effective than what I have. Unfortunately, those metal brushes look kind of sharp. I'm worried it might hurt him. 2, I might freak him out, and I don't. So I haven't got one of those brushes. I saw them at the Dollar Tree, so I get a cheap one for $1. So you glad to be back, Scruffy? Glad you're not locked out? Glad you're not stuck in the front? Glad you got a meal? Glad you got rotisserie chicken? You have a lot to be thankful for. So you should be a happy kitty and show some appreciation. Otherwise I might have to lock you out again, now that I know how to do it. See, if I had known about this a year ago, he'd be locked out by now, so he'd be stuck in the front on the street. I don't know, would he still be around? I don't know, hard to say. I mean, he knows how to get around the front, so it's just the backyard here is really safe for him, because pretty much he's cornered this territory. He's convinced the other cats not to come back here, and so we don't have the cars and the pedestrians and the dogs and all that stuff back here, so should be a lot safer. So he can just sleep out in the open on the deck and sunbathe and doesn't have to worry about anything. So I haven't figured out what I'm going to do about feeding him tomorrow. So our lunches have just not worked, so I'm kind of at the verge where I just don't want to try anymore. But and I fed him pretty well tonight. So, but of course the last time I did that, he actually ate the next day, so I don't know. I might try again. This whole daylight savings time thing is throwing me off though, so it's probably throwing him off too. But yeah, it's kind of your fault for leaving the yard. If you're gonna leave the yard, you should have at least figured out, you know, when you left, you know, how you would get back. And yeah, it's a little asymmetric. The way you climb the fence is going to be a little different, and I think that's probably the big problem for him. Because yeah, I guess yeah, he's not strong enough for some reason to jump the fence directly, so he needs like probably like grooves or steps or like benches or something that would help him get up. And there's plenty of the stuff on the outside, but he's not using it, so that's why I'm saying he's kind of stupid. Because yeah, there are a whole bunch of ways that he could do it, and I wouldn't be surprised if other animals are using them. Like I saw a squirrel the other day. It wasn't on one of my fences, my neighbor's front of the fence, but yeah, the squirrel basically knew all the tricks to basically get a bunch of leverage to walk on a fence, to get onto a higher fence, to get on a higher section, and walk across through a couple different yards using the fence. So what are you going to do tonight, Scruffy? This is actually the longest you've stayed. Of course, yeah, you've gotten a lot of grease on your fur tonight, so you gotta do some grooming. But you gonna go hunting tonight? You gonna stay in the yard, or you gonna go on your front yard patrol? So yeah, I guess I can't block that hole anymore. Too bad. I kind of like the idea of keeping the other ferals or strays out, because yeah, they're way too comfortable. So I'm just shifting to my chair a little bit. I barely moved actually, but yeah, he's so skittish. So I actually just want to sit back in the chair right now. So I'm starting to lean back. Okay. What's he doing? Oh no, is he gonna try to lick my arm? I think he wants to lick my hand. I don't think I want to let him lick my hand though. Is that what he's waiting for? Okay, let's see. How's my hand look? Greasy. So yeah, I'm worried about breaking more skin and yeah, he's trying to lick. Okay, I'll give you a couple licks. Only the front though. And no biting. Do I get to pet you after? Satisfied? Apparently not. Now I need you to do my front and not the back, because the cuts are on the back. You licked me raw, and that's why I'm in a health situation now. It's interesting, he just went under my leg to get to the bowl. That's like a fairly dangerous place to be. So yeah, he went under my leg to get the bowl, so my leg was basically a bridge. So yeah, it's really weird how skittish he is, because certain things that I think he should not be doing if he was like truly afraid of me, he's doing, and then other things, yeah, he's like scared for no reason, like the toy. That toy where he was eating it, eating the chicken off of it, and then he just freaks out and then runs off with the toy, and ditches it around the corner. I think it got stuck in his mouth when he freaked out. I don't know. I still don't know what was going on with that. At first, I thought he was stealing the toy, and that was what I was kind of worried about. He would because he doesn't want to be near me. I thought he was going to steal the toy and eat it elsewhere. But then after what actually happened, I was like, wait, that's actually, I don't think that's what happened. I think, he got the thing stuck in his mouth or something, and he freaked out or something, and so he started running away, but it was like stuck in his mouth. But I don't know how it got stuck in his mouth. I mean, it's like, I don't know, like a piece of dental floss or something. It's stuck between his teeth. So I thought he would have run off by now, but I'm going to keep filming just to see what he does. I'm assuming he's going to walk off at some point, but so I'm going to pinch zoom a little bit. I'm still trying to do everything one-handed, because now my right hand has tons of potentially has tons of cat diseases, and parasites and whatever, so I don't want to touch anything with it. So the moment I go in, I'm going to wash my hand very thoroughly. So what does Scruffy get for Thanksgiving? Can't believe it's already November. So I think the government has canceled Thanksgiving here, so it's illegal to have any gatherings beyond a certain number of people or something like that, and basically it just makes it illegal to have Thanksgiving, because usually you invite a whole bunch of people, and it's like, well, we can't invite everybody, why are we going to do it? So then you have to play favorites with relatives and stuff, and it's like, I'm not doing that. So KFC and Popeyes in previous years sell Cajun turkeys, and I have tried them, and they're actually pretty good. I think I ended up liking the KFC one better. It was because so with Popeyes, you basically pick up, they can prepare it for you, but it's basically kind of a frozen, flash fried turkey, and you can actually just take that home yourself and you cook it, you throw it in the oven. I found, for whatever reason, I found the KFC one was like, so I don't think that one you can't, I don't know if you can buy that one flash frozen or not. So they only offered me served, and I think when it was served, I think they did a better job. It just tasted better. So since I won't be having relatives over or vice versa, I might have to see if there are any KFCs or Popeyes open for Thanksgiving that are selling Cajun turkeys. But yeah, that's the other thing. You have to order them early, so because there's limited supply. So you actually have to get on. You have to prepay, and you have to buy a couple weeks early, and then you have to actually go there and pick it up at a specific time. And you specify it when you buy it, like what time you want to pick it up. So, I don't know. You might like Cajun turkey. Likes rotisserie chicken. So I read that garlic and onions are toxic to cats. So as long as you don't have garlic and onions in the Cajun turkey, I think you're fine. So I'd have to find out if they have garlic and onions in the Cajun turkey. It's actually a shame for Scruffy because, yeah, I love onions and I love garlic. So a lot of my foods have onions and garlic. So he's not going to be getting table scraps, at least not a lot for me, because it'll probably kill him, and that would not be a good thing. Well, only if I'm mad at him, but that's a joke. Now, if I get mad at him, I know how to lock him out now. So. Just close up the hole in the gate. And I bet he's stupid enough to leave the yard. So you think he might have learned his lessons, and oh shoot, I left, but I couldn't get back in. I won't do that again. But I bet he's so stupid that if I close that hole, he'll leave and he won't be able to get back in, and he won't learn his lesson. And then we'll have to do this all over again. It took us like 4 days to get him back here. But at least he seems comfortable right now. So you happy, Scruffy? Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy all the sleeping you had this afternoon. So, I don't know, you waiting for me to make a move, or because I'm waiting for you to make a move? So I was kind of expecting you to walk away a while ago. So if you want to play, I'd love to play with you, but every time I try to play with you, you run in terror. So I'm not going to try today. Though if I had the next thing I was thinking of buying is a laser pointer. So the real toy is terrifying. I wonder if I could use a laser pointer. Would that terrify him, or would that not terrify him? So if I can get him if I can get a laser pointer and get him basically in the position he's like right now, where he's calm and he's not walking away. Because I think when he walks away, I think he's pissed. It's like, stop petting me. I hate you. Get away from me. So tonight, I think we struck that balance where he didn't like being petted, but I think the chicken kept him here, and the extra food kept him here, and he's like, okay. And then I kind of stopped petting him a little bit early. And so he's like, okay, I can tolerate this. But yeah, so maybe if I can get him to play with the laser pointer, but see, the thing is, I don't know. So the thing is, I don't know if he knows how to play. I've heard laser pointers kind of suck because the cat gets frustrated because when they do grab it, eventually they never catch anything because it's light. So you're supposed to entice them. I think you're supposed to throw a treat after a certain point where the laser pointer is. Since I only have one hand, because one's filming, makes it a little harder. And then the fact is he's so skittish, I bet if I threw the treat, he'd probably run away in terror. I still toss him treats now, and then sometimes, yeah, I'm not sure if he's like afraid of him or not. He doesn't run away as much, but I'm also very methodical about how I throw the treats. I'm trying to throw him very slow, toss him not too close to him, try to show him the bag, try to, like, convince him it's not going to kill you. So I'm getting tired. Uh-oh, he's coming back. Is he going to try to lick my hand again? I think that's what he's waiting for. He wants to lick my hand. Maybe pet? Okay, so I was hoping... So I saw Jackson Galaxy had some sort of... calls them Michelangelo, where you just kind of stick your finger out. And the idea is that hopefully the cat will nuzzle your hand or your finger, but he just wants to lick it. So he's really patient to lick my hand. So I kind of am tempted to try to pet him, but I think that's just going to terrify him. So I actually intentionally moved my finger a little close to his ear, so when he turned, it kind of bumped him, and he did kind of jump. So we'll do that again. Okay, so we can finally move on. So I know I'm holding the phone at a weird angle, but I'm sitting in a very weird position, kind of filming over my shoulder at the moment. And also this angle captures him mostly lengthwise. Okay, now he's moving back to my front. Okay, so he might be taking off. Okay, good night, Scruffy. Oh, that ran a little longer than I thought it would, but I guess he's gotten comfortable, so I think we're approximately where we were about 4 nights ago with the chicken. He hissed at me once or twice tonight, but I think once we got past that and he started getting into the chicken, he's doing okay. He didn't let me pet as much near the end. Yeah, he was getting he was getting really jittery, so I backed off because it looked like he wasn't going to let me pet him anymore. But so I think we lost a little bit of ground, but we're in that same ballpark, I think. So hopefully we'll just keep this up, and hopefully he'll get more acclimated to this as time goes on, and hopefully things will improve. But so I guess that's it for tonight. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining me, and I'll catch you again another time. Yeah, bye. As I was cleaning up, Scruffy came all the way back to the screen door, and he looked in and he stared at me for a little bit, and he got my camera and he backed up a bit. So I don't know what the story is. It's almost as if it's expecting something, but this is actually new. I don't know what to do. Because yeah, usually he just walks away. So, and since he's scared of toys, I don't know. Try the catnip? I don't know. Let me get the catnip just to see.